of a really, really, really nice proposal, like something super romantic, like Backstreet Boys in the background, flower petals, pink, pink flower petals, maybe a violinist on the beach, or in front of the castle at Magic Kingdom.
And now you're really setting yourself up for failure with this proposal, because now you're expecting the absolute best thing in the entire world, when throughout the relationship, you didn't make it seem like that was a huge priority to you. That's why I'm constantly telling women, if your goal is to get married, be very upfront and honest about it. First date with my now fiance, when he asked me what I was looking for, I flat out said, I am looking for my future husband. I am looking for a long-term relationship. To me, that is very important and special, and I value that heavily. Throughout our relationship, I didn't hold back on making comments about how one day I wish to get married. And yes, in the early stages, I never was like, oh, I can't wait to marry you specifically, because I mean, that can be weird. You want your relationship to develop naturally. But I was actually in a very long-term relationship where I didn't get the level of commitment that I was looking for. I did the same thing where I waited and waited and waited, and that was not helping my case. And I know as a woman, as I get older, dating becomes more difficult. So I decided on a personal timeline for myself while I was single on how long I would reasonably date a person, because I could not reasonably be in a relationship that wasn't really moving where I needed it to go. And here's the thing, I didn't hide that fact. And this is not me withholding anything. I was more than happy to cook and clean, be the absolute best girlfriend, fiance that I could be. But at the end of the day, he knew what I was looking for. And if he wasn't willing to get married, totally valid, totally fine, I understand. That might mean that he's not the right person for me. And of course, I was open to any needs or wants that he had to make it a little bit easier. Because again, relationships are about compromising. That doesn't mean giving up what you want. And that doesn't mean he gets to determine exactly when you guys get married and you get absolutely no say. It should be both of your say. That's why you need to speak up.